What's poppin'? What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to BRP, the Black Wrestling Podcast. Every Thursday, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on your social media choice. Now, real well, I should say that we do route youtube.com/Black Wrestling, but we also up on the Twitters and your Facebooks. We streaming to the world or to like however many y'all around. What's poppin'? This guy Jermaine, are you the weirdo he's you better be the weirdo he's talking about. If you're not the weirdo Jermaine's talking about, then damn, Bodymore with the original. Actually, salute the Bodymore. Salute the Bodymore bottles every day, all day. If you don't have a Bodymore bottles cup, what is you doing? And please, as soon as you step at the door, hit that like button. I don't normally get on like the YouTube, the YouTube spiel too often, but hitting those likes, subscribing, sharing with your friends, that stuff low-key goes a long way. We didn't have nobody on this channel a while ago, not even that long ago. The channel's growing and all that. If we make you laugh once during something that you watch on this YouTube, I would hope that you would shout us out with give us a little like, a little subscribe, love, piece to work. Shouts to the eyeballs, the eyeball pocket. Eyeball's been moving. Peace to Vin. Eyeball's been doing this thing. Here we go. Tag teaming. Wait, what's this? What's this? This exclusive
background?
One. No. I'm looking at this WWE Battleground 101 windbreaker you got going on. You know I'm in the merch and stuff. I mean,
I've worn this before. You've never seen this?
I never seen no WWE Battlegrounds. Is that like a tracksuit? Is that a whole?
No. Could you imagine?
You got pants like matching Battleground pants?
Swish.
I need all that.
Nah,
Shout
this
to
was
Antoine.
back in the day. This was when it was first coming out. And what's up, chat? And they
Peace to the
had
Mimi super.
Yo, this is what I can't stand about these smart lights. These smart lights.
Smart dumb lights.
Smart dumb.
I don't know. What makes it smart? It's like connected to your Wi-Fi?
It's connected to my Wi-Fi, and it just went out just like that. That was weird.
Why does a light need to be connected to the Wi-Fi?
Because sometimes I get lazy and I just want to be like,
oh, so you could turn it off on your phone. Yeah. Me and the TV. Yeah. I'm not gonna find the remote. Let me find the app and do the damn. It's a lot of love in this chat.
yes. How you doing? How you doing, Cal? How was your week?
It's been an interesting week. You know what it is? It's like I'm salute to y'all. Love the love in the chat. It's been an interesting week. I mean, it's always pro wrestling news.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's kind of been my entire week. I've been trying to get back on my. I got knocked off a little bit. I'm trying to get back on. School's in session. Trying to figure it out now, man. Talking about Votech and stuff. I don't know what's going on.
What?
We gonna see what happens, man. Man, trying to further his career. He trying to get out there and trying to holler at some of y'all video editors. He's trying to figure his stuff out right now. So salute to my brother. Salute to my brother.
What's good, money?
I said, looking good, Mimi.
Shit, what's up?
It's the lighting.
It's the smart lighting, huh?
It's the smart lighting.
As long as them shits is on. Nah, what's good with you, bro? What's popping?
Not a motherfucking thing.
How was your week? You had an
Ass.
interesting week.
It was an ass. The week is still ass.
You ever heard that Mobb Deep album, Hell on Earth?
Yeah.
That's why.
Sit back and watch the
man.
world spin.
Damn, they said pay your bills. That's crazy.
I know. You're calling me out. Damn. I got them next week. I got PSCNG next week. Damn.
That's crazy.
You got PTSD?
That too.
Shouts to Alabama. Thanks for making it. good to see y'all. Good to be seen.
Yes.
Mimi's camera, piece of Rattler Steve in the building. Salute, yes, Vaughn. Salutes to Nas. Nas turned 50. The new album, it didn't drop yet. It's dropping tonight. I can't wait. I can't
wait.
Neither can I.
How do you get better? Like, that sounds stupid, but like,
I guess the older you get, the more shit you
Yo.
nah, but think about it. Think like, all right, so Nas drops Illmatic.
Yeah.
90 blew the world up. The whole entire world said blue blue.
Yeah.
And
About to blow up.
he was consistently nice, but it got to a point where people were like, he's very nice. Why do the beats sound the way they sound? For like multiple albums.
That's because somebody said it and somebody ran with it.
I remember being in school. Was it Nostradamus? I hate the way it sounded. I said, I don't need this.
Have the bootleg.
No, I didn't have the bootleg. But the thing was, I had Nas's like in my head. You muted like shit. I had Nas
going back and forth, mama.
Like my lights.
They all discombobulate. Hopefully my internet stay good.
That shit happened to me in middle school. I did the same thing. My mother said the same thing.
When Nas dropped Nas is like, I'm like, oh, just do this.
Bing, 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 bing.
Just do this.
Nice.
And then I got to hear all this other stuff. I wasn't into it for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the wave he's on now,
Vaughn, stop it.
this however many albums he's dropped in the last, what you want to say, 5 years?
It's because he got older, man. Is it so?
Okay, but in my opinion, because you know, I get down for Nasir, like I get down for my tribal. Hey, you know how? Listen, you can't.
Cut this nigga off.
That's how I get down. So all I'm saying is, when I'm listening to King's Disease and Magic 1 and 2, nothing has changed.
Right.
It feels like, wait a second. I know nothing has changed. Why does this sound even better now? Maybe it's experience.
I think that's part of it.
That's it.
Well, again,
King's Disease is like a book. It's like a trilogy of his life, of everything.
Let me ask a question. How many projects has he done with Hit Boy in this?
This is 6.
Six project with Hit Boy. I mean, I'm not saying everybody needs to lock in with one very talented producer, but I think Nas needed somebody who just had heat. Because clearly his pen, there's nothing wrong with his pen.
Never was.
I don't believe that.
That there was nothing wrong with his pen, or you think that all he needed was
Nah, I think it was because if you go through what was it? It goes Stillmatic, God's Son, Hip Hop is Dead. And then it goes the end. And then it goes.
The end wasn't before Hip Hop is Dead?
It might it was after. Because he had a bootleg.
Oh, that's right.
I think he had a bootleg, which was Nigga.
It was Wait.
Because it had the joint when he was rapping as a roach, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think it's technically untitled.
So yes. But you see where Life is Good comes in when he just got divorced.
Yeah.
Still a good album.
That was fire.
Life is Good had joints on it. Life is Good had joints on it.
Fire.
They had the Don on it. I love the Don.
I thought the album was fire, but because his transition was Untitled, right? Because Untitled kind of started the point where it was like, all right, we no longer care about these things. Because at that point in time, he was rapping about, like Dempsey said, it was the Jiggy era Nas.
Right.
We couldn't relate to none of that shit.
No.
I'm just going off of my thoughts. I
No,
can't
facts.
relate to Jiggy Nas. But then when you figure out,
Wait, no,
maybe-
math. You know how on the wave, Rock the Dub's original tag was the least jiggy and the most no frills. Like that was what it was. That jiggy shit was dead.
so
during that Jiggy shit.
So when Nas is stepping out in the shiny suit,
it's not gonna rock with me.
I'm
and
good.
he's sitting with Puffy.
I'm
No,
good.
I didn't like it.
Like, why are you with
I mean,
Puffy?
I was rocking with it, but I didn't like it.
I was listening.
Nope, I'm out of here.
I went elsewhere.
I ain't like it, but I
I went
I
elsewhere.
like
I,
it.
I like it outside, but I ain't really like it.
I straight went elsewhere. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do none of that shit. I couldn't do none of that. Y'all got it. Oh, y'all can see me?
I
Yeah.
like Green, but I didn't like it.
But that's what I'm saying. So you figure by the time King's Disease comes out, we all older.
Right. It was time.
And
It was
everything you talking about now we relate to.
That's right.
Because
right.
it's not super duper jiggy. It ain't the super cash flow. Yeah, he talk fly, but it ain't fly out of eye. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we can kind of relate to everything that he's saying, which makes it dope to me.
Yeah.
And he correct.
Yeah.
He's is he rapping better than he's ever rapped before?
I don't think so.
You never skipped
But
a beat, bro.
I don't think he's rapping better than what. It's just that more. He not killing body. I'm not
Yeah.
killing body.
Right.
He ain't pouring champagne on women. Neither am I. Not during the week. He ain't. You know what I mean?
He gets a little too conspiracy era. He gets a little too in conspiracy sometimes.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you talk about the fucking pyramid. Come now.
What's going on with the audio?
Your audio's cutting in and out, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
now you gone.
It might be your mic.
It's switching it on and off.
You gotta reconnect.
No, hold on. I'll be right back, nigga.
All right, I'm just
Don't
making
go
sure.
nowhere.
I'm right here.
Don't
I
go
don't want to
nowhere.
miss.
Be
I
right
don't
back.
want to miss no jewels. I don't want to miss no jewels. Now that's well, because the thing is you figure between Life is Good, and we even mentioned Nasir,
Mm-hmm.
the album that he did with Kanye. It was 6 years between those releases, 2012 and 2018. But then after the Nas album is when King's Disease was 2020.
Yep.
I wonder if the pandemic helped.
I think the pandemic helped. I think life helped. I think even when you listen to God Did, when you listen to Jay's verse, it was the longest verse, and it was a verse that basically culminated everything that has happened. He tried to squeeze everything in that had happened in his life, and I think experience trumps tracks, in my opinion. Because when you have experience, you can write, and when you can write, it translates with the producer.
Right.
Good point.
Hit Boy is a younger producer. If you notice in King's Disease, he took a lot of the youngins under his wing, which a lot of the OGs, they're telling them what to do, but they're not encompassing, in my opinion. Him adding a Boogie to the Hoodie, like we haven't heard. I always thought, not calling him a joke. Now I don't want to call a black man a joke, but a Boogie with the Hoodie, like I didn't understand that name. You know what I mean?
Right.
It just didn't make sense to me. But
The Hoodie.
he forced Dirk to come on these albums
Word.
and come toe to toe. Then he brings EPMD, and then he brings in Eminem on the same track. Who would have thought? You know what I mean?
I ain't got
And
that
it's
right.
like who's bringing Lauryn Hill out? Nas is.
That shit is hard.
That
Nas is.
That shit is dope.
Nas did.
Nas did.
Nas did.
Nas did.
And that track where him and Lauryn, that she again in that little verse told us everything that we needed to know of why things happened the way they did and why she's the way she is and how dare you talk about me because you think this, that, and the third. Like,
I said, talk to the motherfuckers, Lord.
Yeah, but
Motherfucker. Oh,
at some point,
I love that shit.
Lauryn got. I would love if Lauryn were to drop a King's Disease or were to, because that would the thing you said about experience in life and that kind of getting deeper into life experiences and how that translates in the future albums. Lauryn was talking about that years ago.
that's right. She was ahead of her age.
She was way ahead of.
She was way ahead. But forgive me. I don't know how many children she has, but you know, she grew a family.
A lot.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
She has a lot.
There was the Unplugged album, and then there was a lot of time
20 years.
where there was she would perform, but there was like not a lot of output. Like if during that time, if she had dropped like one nigga I'm still here type album, you know what I'm saying? Like something because I imagine she has a body of work. She has to have an ill body of work, a couple of them sitting
I think
up here in the closet, something. I don't know.
I think it's coming, and I think Nas is probably the person to take it out of her.
She need Hit Boy.
Not even a hit boy. I think she just needs to get in the studio.
She needs Salam Remy. He's still around.
She needs somebody that's gonna force her to, you know what I mean? Force her to do this shit. Like
DJ Khaled. He got the Drake verse.
I mean, that's
What
different.
verse is that?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was a meme. I'm trying to think who could pull that out of her, or is it somebody we don't know yet?
Nas.
It will probably be somebody like Nas.
So Nas gonna have to executive produce.
Nas would have to help her like she helped him. Cause she nigga, Nas wouldn't be. I don't know if Nas would be Nas without that fucking feature.
He needed that. No, he needed that record.
He needed the feature.
Because that record became at the time that If I Ruled the World dropped in that Fuji's Mania.
Like, oh my God, what is this shit?
That just because she was on that record, it was on MTV all day.
Black diamonds and pearls. Could it be?
Could it be J. Cole? Is J. Cole somebody that can help Lauryn?
I don't
J.
know.
Cole. Maybe.
I mean, he's got Dreamville, but I mean, could he EP a Lauryn album?
That nigga can't dress himself, so I don't know if that's a good idea. EVP my shit. This nigga got on a Gordon Gartrell t-shirt.
Shut up.
Gordon Gartrell.
The t-shirt is slumped. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? Why that t-shirt look?
What's all that extra material up there? Yeah, I don't know. I just go here.
And his hair be all.
Him and Jay got this like the Basquiat's.
Don't make it okay.
That's right.
What if I did the Basquiat's in my beard? Like if I dreaded my beard?
Oh Jesus.
That shit would be ill.
It would be ill.
Ill. Ill, mom, ill. Mr. Cal beard stink.
Fart touch. Shoot.
Fart touch is funny. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Again, happy birthday, Nas. Shouts out to everybody. This nice, lovely chat we got in here. We can't spend all day talking about Nas, and I will not spend part of our actual episode. We can, but we can't. She can, but we
He
can't.
ain't on some other shit these days. Get her out of
I
here.
love him to the day I die. Yo, did you
Happy
watch
birthday,
Belly?
Nas.
I watched Belly today.
You watched it today? I did not watch it today. That's actually a really good idea.
I can't find a tape
I'll send it to you.
or the tape player.
I got you. Don't worry. I
I
got you.
paid
You
for it
know me.
on Prime.
Yuck.
You watch? Wait. All right.
Hold on. You watched it? How?
I watched what?
How did you watch it?
On Prime. I bought it.
It's on Prime.
For $2.99 or
I was
$3.99.
about to say it better be
I'm
$2.99.
about to cancel my Prime.
You stupid.
I'd be mad. Like what? Why
No, I
gotta
was-
pay like $2?
Nah, the $2. The intro is worth it alone.
Yes. Oh,
$2.
oh!
I give you that. I give you that.
I just
It
want
was
that
hard.
intro. That's it.
Vaughn, don't be jumping the gun, yo. There's some of these conversations I'm not
thought-
bringing up yet.
I thought that's how it would look when I walked in the club. It ain't look nothing.
That's why I wanted us to look.
It didn't have the blue light.
Huh?
Nah,
Yeah.
nigga, like, yo, you can't go in there. Where your bracelet at?
Steady, are you ready?
Hold on, that's my Johnson. Get off of that.
I love that song.
Oh,
I love that song. That version.
yes.
That version.
That
I might
version for
watch it
sure.
before I go to sleep.
What?
How the fuck you gonna sleep after all that shit?
Just that part.
You can wait, Mimi. You can't talk to me about no John Moxley violence. You watching Belly before you. It's 800 niggas that get killed in Jamaica alone.
That's a fact. By us.
Yo, so bad.
Whole mansion is gone. Piece of bodega
I
shit.
murder people for fun.
You heard that for real. You really heard that.
She said,
You really heard that.
"Me too. Me too."
I'm,
That shit
I'm
is
over this bitch trying to eat my chicken leg.
Oh man, shouts to Hype Williams for having a vision.
Yes. Hype was the man back
I
then.
hated that shit. I hated that movie.
Because it was bad.
Yes, because I spent so much time trying to find a good bootleg. So when I get the bootleg and it ain't bootlegging, it wasn't.
The bootleg wasn't bootlegging.
No, it wasn't bootlegging.
What's not bootlegging?
It wasn't like it was super dark.
Oh,
I'm like, oh shit, who the fuck is that? Is that motherfucking Nas or is that motherfucking Emmanuel Lewis, nigga? I don't know who that is.
bootlegging.
Nas eyes look like that. Turn up the tracking, nigga. Turn up the tracking. Turn up the track. I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be that color.
Yeah. Oh, my fault. He recorded that on Uncle VHS. Yeah, he just sat there with this.
He was. Who was it?
That's what them niggas- Oh nah, this a typewriter.
Wait,
Here we
Kane's
go.
favorite Nas song is "You Owe Me."
I like that. That's a W response. That's a W response. That's. I mean, that's. It's.
She the feds.
There's a specific contingent.
That's the feds.
Well, nah, this week, shit.
Mm.
Damn, is that?
What's next?
Did niggas
Yeah.
get a bonus? All right, well, all right. So what's next? Because I'm not talking about this on the show.
Look
I
at this.
can't. What's next? Because again, I'm not talking about this on the show. I liked. Oh my god! This happened today. Okay,
Oh,
I don't
God.
really care about this, but
Well,
I liked.
you the dog, nigga.
I liked. Yeah, chill out. So earlier today,
Have either of y'all seen Soul Man?
No,
It's 800 years since I watched.
You haven't
Soul
seen
Man.
Soul Man?
no.
She ain't seen
Me,
Soul
me.
Man. You should watch Soul Man.
I swear to God.
You should watch this
I
weekend.
just watched the clips again
Talking
and
about
cried.
watching Belly again.
Instead of watching Belly, if you want to go to sleep with a smile on your face, well, you probably still would watching Belly. Put on Soul Man. Go ahead, proceed. I'm sorry, Cap.
All right, they're already saying the list is bootleg. So earlier today, the PWI 500 2020, the top 10 dropped, and then at some point the whole 500 was just online. Anyway, what I liked seeing, because there's a question there's a conversation always comes up about groups and who's the best. When people saw this cover, there's one thing to point out. I think I liked Seth's tweet about, he immediately showed the shield. You know what I mean? Because what this only thing this says to me is that either the WWE was right as fuck, or just the question of with the way they've been moving in the last couple years, where does your thoughts about where the Shield sits in terms of like best factions of all time, does that change? Because you could say Roman is Roman for the last 3 years, but I mean Seth's been Seth and Moxley's been running a whole other lane.
Like a fucking pincushion.
Every time I think he's got the damn skewers,
going on with it?
It's the immediate vision I have in mind. But I mean, like, do the Shield? Where did the Shield sit in terms of factions, greatest factions of all time?
Whole Shield, the Shield sits in one of the greatest top five, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But what I don't like is that what I regret is that their time was cut so short. I think
faction
impact very, very quickly. And I think it's a testament to their talent and where they were about to go. Mm-hmm. But I just wish that they had more time. Yeah. I came in when they broke up. So I had to go back. They are the only faction that made me go back and look at every single.
They were on fire.
Yeah.
But they had to cut them short to get. Granted, they thought the wrong they didn't have the right people where they were. They thought. Let me not say it like
no.
But Dean Ambrose was supposed to be one of those guys.
A lot of people had that thought too, because he could talk.
Right, he was the talker.
I would argue that he was one of those guys too. Maybe
the talker.
Right.
And everybody thought he was one of those guys. You have Roman, the guy that looked like the heartthrob, I guess, and then you had this nigga with the Neapolitan hair. It was just the one that jumped around a lot, and you were like, what are they going to do with him? Mm-hmm. I think that was, I don't want to say the right time to cut them, because I thought they were dope.
Right.
When would it have been? How many more years?
Yeah, well, because I also,
would say years.
You think a couple of years?
I wouldn't say maybe. How long did they last? Like a year, 2 years?
They had some time.
Year.
They came in with CM Punk.
They started with CM Punk and they got burned for a minute. The Shield Pro Wrestling.
The heartthrob.
Their original run was 2012 to 2014.
Now get this nigga out here. Regina, come get Mimi off the show, so we could throw both of y'all off.
The heartthrob of BRP is wild. Yeah, they kicked off in November of 2012, and
when was that Shield Summit?
You said what?
They had the Shield Summit.
There was 2017, 2018 through 2019. Yeah, there was like a couple more years that they had because like Triple H was teaming with them and shit on up. But I mean, I think the thing was at the I'd have to go back and check. So don't. But I'm pretty sure that the time that they split, it felt like it was transition time from John Cena to Roman because they
Yeah,
ran the same play
yeah,
with
yeah.
Roman.
Or Seth.
Or Seth.
Well,
but
but
we ain't.
But
But
Seth
remember, Seth was the heel at the time. I mean, Seth was the one that split the group up, and Roman ended up being Roman and Dean. But I mean, mostly Roman was the obvious future superstar.
So I think
Piece of Royale.
when looking, because I didn't see the post from Seth. I think with the state of the individuals who make up the Shield, if they were number 1 or 2 on that faction list, and the state of them would show where that faction is, I think with the Crimson Guard, John Moxley running around this bitch, it drops the stock
of the faction.
Correct.
You think so?
Because when I was watching them as White Boy Rick, I said, "Oh, I can get into this shit." He got the Sherlin on.
Let me find.
He running around with the. He had a crew. I'm like, "Oh shit, this ain't bad."
He really was White Boy Rick.
And then when he switched over and got out the jail and ran buck wild and shit, I'm like, "Oh shit, Death Rider is here."
Death Rider.
And
That's when you got hyped.
I was loving it,
He
and
was
now
so
when
hyped.
I look at it, 3 years later?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to get off of my screen. It's just me. I don't want to. I do not want to see John Moxley wrestling
right now.
Right now, I do not want to see it because I know what's going to happen. Right when he blades himself, I'm disinterested.
That's the issue. That's the issue, and because it happens so often.
It impacts the stock though of the faction.
Me turning it impacts the stock.
For him, I think that's a bit because I think that the thing is
I want to see this shit.
Well, remember 3 years ago, first summer of quarantine, 2020. Remember, we had that we around this time we had that whole conversation because John Moxley plays Dumb High, and you had and it's not like as a performer over the last 3 years. He's been in the upper echelon. He's been the world champion. He's a champion right now. He's been a draw for them, at least in terms of.
He's been.
I wish we would stop using that word "draw." Honestly.
I'm sorry. Yeah, draw's not the right word.
Yo,
draw's not the word that I wanted to use. That was the thought in my head.
Offline.
Oof.
So if you take this present John Moxley, does he do the same across the street? Do we want to see him across the street?
He wouldn't be able to do it to the extent that he's doing it where he's at right now.
That's a good thing.
That's a great thing. He thrives where he's at right now because he's allowed to take it to those extremes.
When I watched the Dean Ambrose match, my bad, Mimi.
No, you're good.
When I watched the Dean Ambrose match, I like Dean Ambrose matches because I had no idea what was going to happen.
Right.
I had no idea. When I turn on John Moxley match, I can tell you what's going to happen.
Right.
He's going to walk through the crowd. He's going to blade, and he's going to win. He's not going to. When I watched Orange Cassidy against John Moxley, it's a new champion this week. John Moxley against one of the Mexicools. He's going to win this week. John Moxley. The only time he's not going to win is if he's fighting Daniel Bryan.
So you didn't like the Moxley Cassidy match? They bled all over that ring. It was very red. It was a very red ring.
It's not for me.
I understand.
It's not for me. And the reason why he's number 3, and this is just my take, is it's for them. That's for them. Him being he when I seen him at number 3, I'm like, this got to be a hoax.
This is the top 10.
This is a hoax.
I don't even know who number 5 is.
Vikingo? Yeah, me. You would have only seen him a couple times on AEW TV.
And why is he number 5?
Because he's the cleanest doing what he does. He's that kind of wrestling. He's the cleanest.
Realistically, Vikingo's like the top prospect out of the Luchadors currently doing the damn thing. It was Meme City when he had the match when his first match on AEW, whatever. Like, he's just a human highlight reel. But that's what that's one of those picks that is going to be in the top 10. When one of the superior people from a certain region there's a reason why Okada's in that top 10. There's bases that get covered. But yeah,
not for me. The list ain't even for me
at all.
It's interesting.
I
don't even know who number 9 is.
See, that's Real Rap. It's Real Rap.
He's good. He's very good. He walks around with the head.
You would have caught him on Impact. He was an Impact Wrestling champion for a good amount of this past year, and he was a fighting champion. He would wrestle main event 30-minute matches on TV on a consistent facing everybody, but it's on some it's like, the way like Bryan Danielson is in terms of like his dedication and be like pro wrestling. This is what Bryan Danielson would be doing in the Hart Family Dungeon.
Nah, pal, that ain't him. He used to tag team with Ethan Hawke.
I like Josh
Hawke. Used to be a tag team from Canada.
Ethan Hawke?
Yeah.
What?
Listen.
Yeah, him and Ethan Hawke. They wrestled themselves.
Wow, that's an interesting point, Meal. Sami Zayn should have been top 10?
Yes. That's weird.
He should have been. I don't even know where he was. I was busy looking for where the black people weren't.
No.
Oh, it's not at 50.
Thank you. We Love Wrestling said Ethan Page.
That's his brother.
The name of this week's episode may be Ethan Hawke. I'm just saying.
Looking like, oh shit, 10.
Wait, I didn't. Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing. I mean, just
13. Oh, okay, 60.
Inside baseball, I mean, that's kind of what happens once somebody has a link for the full list. It's just where the black folks at.
Where the black people at?
Sami Zayn.
400?
Kevin Owens was 21 and Sami Zayn was 22. If Sami should have been higher and he should have been over Kevin Owens.
I'm not doing this with you.
I'm sorry. What? Well, yeah. Actually, let me close that tab because that's.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Like I said, I was not having this conversation during the show because it could turn into that. And
it was about to.
It was about to. So.
God damn! This is the reason why.
I tried to tell you.
Oh shit! How many motherfucking unsigned wrestlers are above you this year, nigga?
That's what. I wanted Jey Uso. Yeah, see, I don't know. Shouts out to whoever puts out and does lists in the world. It's not easy, and I don't understand how some of y'all do it. I know how we do it. BRP 50 2023. Go Google it. Shouts out Darius Carter. Shouts out Wesley. That's why. Salutes.
Brother,
if you want to, is it Juneteenth yet? Is the question. Soon come.
The day that niggas take over the world.
That's right.
That's true. That's actual fact. Should we just get into this damn show? Because there's actually what the stuff that I want to talk about is way more exciting than what's going on right now. So
it's about to be a 15-minute show.
Nah. 'Cause I will see. We'll see. It's a couple topics. I'm interested to see what Mimi's gonna say. So
Oh, some bullshit. It's AEW night.
let's go.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
The hell is y'all saying? What the fuck is going on? Anyway, yeah. Welcome back to. That's what I need. For the future when it's season. We're not gonna start season 4 until I can figure out how to get a soundboard or like some way to or premiere.
They're gonna be like, y'all niggas is old. That right there be like, y'all niggas is old.
Premiere.
That's how we do.
Premiere. He said wrong show. That's right. Shouts to Ken Lewis. Shouts out to the patrons out there. As always, it's your boy Cal. Your current reigning, defending. I don't know how many times BRP disputed predictions champion, but you could just call me. Salute the brother fan. As you can see, the squad is on the line. Mimi, please say what's good to the people.
This nigga looks disinterested.
She mad. She needs some crab.
Yuck.
She needs some crabs.
What's good, people?
I
had crabs twice this week.
That's a goddamn shame.
Twice.
Yeah,
It's a
she
fucking shame.
send a photo to the chat. Like, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yo, I hate her.
It's you.
FYI, if anybody wants to send me any type of anything, Conrad's, I heard, delivers.
Conrad's? Oh,
Nobody's sending you fucking crabs. It's the fall.
Need a crab sponsor.
I need a crab sponsor and not Jimmy's.
That's what
Who
you got to work on, Mimi. A crab sponsor.
the fuck is working for a crab sponsor?
This one, Battlegrounds.
Yo, this summer was the best summer ever, bro.
There she go.
Yeah, I see.
Back in my day.
I saw
And
you.
I might come out there next week.
You said next week, motherfucker. It's my mama's birthday. I'm sending my mama up there, Mimi, and tell her with you.
You gotta send the crabs, bro.
All right, I forgot that we canceled sending my mama up.
Jeez,
we're no longer sending her. It's over with. Don't worry. Don't even forget it. Cal.
What's popping, my brother?
Cal.
Yes, sir. I know what time it is.
I don't like the way P. Diddy did Shine with different lawyers.
Oh shit.
Why it's mentioned on the pod? Fuck it. It's just the intro. Hate it or love it. Like it, bump it or dump it. Writing across the muzzle, spell Godson. Life is like a jungle black. It's like the habitat of Tarzan. At Math Damon. I don't like the way P. Diddy did Shine, yo.
Damn, this week is crazy.
Damon.
He gave people back their monies, right?
Damon, stop, Cal. It's been 30 motherfucking years, Cal.
I know, right?
He been dead for 25 plus years, right?
His son and daughter already got like their own businesses and
like
all the stuff
40.
they've been. They grown ass adults.
They 40.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah, what they doing with that $75?
That's the thing. At this point, in the streaming era, what does it really equate to?
6.
Right.
Yeah,
Dollars?
they don't listen to your father 9 million times in June. And
Yeah,
you
and
get $7.
And mind you, it's already it's because I imagine March 9th is a big day for Biggie listeners. So it's like Mariah Carey. You got like that one time a year that you're gonna
That's
cash in.
When all the old people start to listen to it, like us.
Right.
And we got the CD.
If y'all
So you ain't getting no spin.
if y'all do want to send some money so Math can get back in the studio, the super chats is on. The super chats is on.
I'm not streaming Hypnotized. I got one CD.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
I got the real thing.
No, Vaughn, you're right. May 21st is a bigger day than March 9th, but thanks to Cannabis.
Thank you, Cannabis.
The greatest rapper of all time died on March 9th has made the day that Biggie passed the day that people choose to I don't make the rules. I just observe the culture.
Maybe didn't you send that Puffy was giving back the money?
Yeah, I didn't even read the story.
I didn't read my phone out. I had to get a new phone. I threw my shit out.
I didn't read I didn't read the story because when the next day they said, when I woke up and they said he was getting that award at the VMAs, I said, oh, all right.
Oh, he's
Oh,
a piece
okay.
of trash.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I get it. Damn, Vaughn, that ain't nice.
Shout out to Puffy.
I mean, hey,
If you watch,
is he Puffy? Is he still Diddy?
Take our royalties, Puff.
Yeah.
For
What
a
would
cool
you
2
do?
million.
What would you do if they said, you know what, we want to put a black wrestling show on?
I would say I could put some Ciroc right here.
I wear a
No.
suit for
I
you,
could
boss.
put a Ciroc
I
right
wear a
here.
suit for you,
But
boss.
how we getting paid? Are we getting paid?
Are we get,
Who's hot?
if
Who's hot?
if the question was BRP, can you make a black wrestling show for Revolt? Yes, that the answer would be for how much?
Mills is stupid.
Wait. It's an album coming out, Mills. Puffy
New
got an album.
Puffy.
What?
So it's the estates of these rappers that have passed away years ago. The VMA award. MTV's part of the MTV's a big part of his rollout. What's on the album?
It's really happening.
songs.
It's really a new album?
Other niggas'
That's a
songs
joke.
is on there. I have no idea.
What?
Nigga put Hypnotize on his album.
Hypnotized, that's first track. Yeah.
Take that. Take
You know, I will
Take-
say Last Train to Paris was good.
it was.
Last
was.
Train to Paris was good. I was like, oh,
It was. It was good.
We're gonna
I'll
get to
give
some
you-
wrestling.
and he had a mixtape which was Money Making Mitch.
Money
That
making
was good.
Mitch. Money
That was
making
good, too.
Mitch.
I will say that.
Money making Mitch was
A nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man.
hustle, man. I'm trying to see what's on Last Train to Paris. What was the song that was on that?
He had to join with Dan
Yeah,
the two Dawn and the other girl.
yeah,
The one that
Oh.
could sing.
really good.
The girl
Dawn
that
and the
could
one
Last night.
sing. Yo,
last
that's-
night. That was on this
Hey Puff,
album.
you see us? You see us, Puff?
Yeah.
Put us on Revolt, nigga.
Oh no, that was Keisha Cole. That was Keisha Cole. That was
Oh,
Keisha Cole.
that was Keisha Cole.
That was Keisha Cole.
No, but he did have that song. Last night. Yeah, that was one of his songs.
With Keisha Cole's.
I don't. Was Keisha Cole's on the song?
Yeah, she was the other person
Cole.
singing.
Oh.
Yeah.
You belong to me. I love you so much.
Last night.
Oh, it's R&B.
That was that
Oh,
was on his
little-
album.
No, the new album.
I don't know. I don't.
That's
I
a
haven't.
joke. That's a parody. That man ain't putting out no
He
damn.
said it's
album.
R&B.
Same
He
night
said-
as Nas.
The same
don't have
as
Wait,
Nas.
peeps. He said it was R&B. He said he was singing, or it was other people singing. That's the
I'm
question.
downloading this shit just to delete it.
It's called Love Album Off the Grid. Shut up.
Delete.
I love
Delete
shouts
all
out
that
to shouts out to BRP
Delete.
chat. I wouldn't have known anything about this. I didn't realize it was an out
What song? You don't like that song, pal?
last night.
That shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Answer.
Hey,
That was on Press Play. That was from
was
like
it?
2007.
That was an R.
But-
Kelly album?
Oh, that was Press
No.
Play.
That was on Press Play, but it was also
R.
on.
Kelly album?
No, it was the Diddy. It was P Diddy at
It
the
was
time.
right after that.
But it was also on her album, Just Like You, her second album that came out the year after.
What the fuck was it? So it's other people singing. That's what Creek said. Creek a DJ, he know.
It's other people singing.
On
Piece of
Last
Creek.
Train to Paris, yes. It was a lot of
Last night.
Oh, I thought he meant the new shit.
It's a Bad Boy Wrestling Podcast. It's crazy.
Let's get it done, Puff.
Piece to is that the name of the episode?
$6 million. You got us.
6 million.
Yeah, we on. $6 million. Well, at least you got me, Puff.
Is that like 6
Oh,
million?
just for the show, nigga.
Is that a
I don't know
$6
what-
million like record recording industry 6 million where it's like a loan you got to pay back, or like we get the 6 million and we
I
make
don't
the
know. I
show?
don't want to pay back my car loan. Nigga.
Would we have to be in a studio?
I was reluctant to pay that shit.
every month.
6 million. You
6
lost
million.
your mind. You ain't gonna find me ever.
I'll listen to Victory. Victor,
Pay it back.
Last
I'm out of
night.
here.
Victory's a classic.
I'm gone.
Yo, the sun don't
What's
shine
wrong with that?
forever. Nah, as we here, we might as well shine together.
No, Jesus.
He was Diddy was rapping his heart out on that song, and Biggie said, "Turn my headphones up.
And it was over.
Turn,
Over.
It was
beat,
over.
turn the beat up. The
And he
beat
kept
sound
all the
nice,
money.
but turn my mic up." He's rapping.
And he
Business
kept all the
before
money
class.
from that. That's what I'm
Diddy
saying.
and the fam, who you know do it better. He's rapping his heart out.
That nigga had his rap hands going on, Cal. You was wilding.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever. Might as we here, now we might as well shine together. Last night.
Man,
All right.
damn.
Yeah, that shit was hard. I don't know what Pal was talking about. That shit was hard.
Last night.
Hey. Like, oh shit, she ain't answer. I hear you.
He had remember he had the long leather trench and he flipped it back.
He hit the
I do remember.
wait, a $6 million deal from Puff. No, don't say that, Rock. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. If Puff call at
They
this
ain't gonna
point,
call after all this shit.
at this, we singing a song.
Puff
If
ain't
it-
calling after
if-
all this slander.
If Mimi singing sound good enough or close enough to the record, they may take money from this.
This is true. This is true.
And you know he don't have
Mimi
no
sound like Dawn.
he don't
sound
have
like
no
Dawn,
funds
sure.
coming for us.
No bullshit. He like, yeah, get these niggas off of there. You think this funny? You think this shit funny? We gonna buy the whole black side of YouTube.
Oh my god.
we taking all of Black YouTube.
We back on
Damn.
Stitcher.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
All right, let's get to some wrestling. There was a comment about 45 minutes ago or so that Vaughn hit, and I said, Vaughn, you gotta wait. It's too early. It's too early. But this I wasn't expecting to just wake up to random news of. I mean, the thought of Jade Cargill going to the WWE isn't absurd to me. We've probably had this conversation on the pod before, but should I be believing these reports? Does it feel like it's real?
I mean, I need her out the ghetto.
Damn. So for those that All right, let's paint a picture. So this past Saturday on AEW Collision, Chris Statlander, I believe she was having a match with one of the Renegade Twins. Peace to the Renegade Twins.
Peace to the Renegades.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, boom, Jade Cargill show up, steps out, fucks everybody up, and is like, boom, we about to wrestle for this title. Match is set. Match is set for Rampage. And like Vaughn said, she done had the match.
Oh.
Yeah, but why would she return only to leave? That's the only thing I'm just a little confused about.
That's a great question. I think I get that question is probably going to be answered a little bit after whenever she does leave AEW, because it's going to be those next steps. Whatever, if it's WWE, she was shouts out to Women's Wrestling Talk. I believe she was on. They caught up with Jade on a French Montana music video set, and she was talking about wanting to be in Marvel films. She wants to be Storm. She wants to act like. If you start seeing word that she set those things up, I'm assuming that's really where she wanted to be, and she wasn't able to do that where she currently is. But she's not gonna. But the thought is that she wouldn't. Why would she wouldn't piss him off?
No, pardon me, Cal. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm just saying though. She would still have to do the job, but I mean, if it's a situation where she just returned to do the job on the way out, that makes it feel like she could be whatever her next move is about to happen ASAP.
I don't mean to check my phone during the show.
It's okay.
But I checked my phone to see when her contract was up. And that bitch said this week.
Oh. Well, I guess that would make sense, right? Because they've been doing, like, the EVPs got re-signed not too long ago. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and check because she's only been there a couple of years. I don't remember when the match with Shaq was, but she was fairly new to wrestling when she signed with AEW.
I'm not how she was definitely new.
Yeah,
she was a bodybuilder, and she came from playing basketball.
Right.
I don't know how true that is that it's up this week, but just looking at the stills of the photo that you showed, I'm like, yo, she looks amazing. Mm-hmm. She should be like, she looks like a fucking pro wrestler.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I need that to translate in the ring though.
So like this look is amazing.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I feel like the only place that's going to get her up to wrestling speed to equal her look is going to be across the street. It's going to be down the street. Like, it's not going to be, or
up the hill.
You need to put some
up the hill. Right. Up the hill.
Somebody playing 2K.
Right, no facts. That's how. Yeah, welcome to my world.
2K just came out and
2K just dropped. Yeah,
is looking for Wembanyama to see if he can play point guard. I'm gonna go kick his ass. Hold on.
No, leave him alone. Leave my nephew alone.
He's supposed to be asleep.
Oh,
and Mortal Kombat came out, so I know he. If I keep freezing, I know Wembanyama off the bench right.
you handle what you handle. Jade also owns a baseball team. Don't she own like a restaurant or something?
Does she?
Or a gym or something? I know she owns a base.
I was about to say what Rock was saying. Pardon me, Cap.
No, that was where I was going with it.
Yeah, because if she goes down the street, it's
gonna, but it's immediately gonna have to be an NXT situation.
Yeah, it has to be.
I don't. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If you've been off TV, if she's been working, and if this is true and her contract expires, that means you got 3 months until the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
If you get down there, bust your ass them 3 months and pop up in January, which is in Tampa,
That's smart.
was not far from her hometown.
That's
Pop
smart.
up at the Rumble. You had them 3 months to hone something, and then go back to training
Word.
for your first big match, like actual matches and shit.
Yeah, well, yeah. Make a surprise pop
I
in the
don't
Royal
know.
Rumble.
I'm
No, I'm saying no. I mean, but think about it. She makes a surprise appearance, regardless of if you can announce that she signs with WWE whenever, but you keep her off TV. You keep her in the performance center. Get that work going. Start that work. Surprise performance at the Royal Rumble. She ain't got to win, but then you announce, oh, here's the date. She gonna be on NXT. And start moving from there.
I like that.
Like she is one of them. Like when you see Roman Reigns with the Shield, you like, oh, that's that guy right there. She is one of them. Like she's about to go somewhere if she puts it together. She ain't even have it. No disrespect. She ain't have it together, and she was there.
Right.
She coasted a lot on how they built her, or how they wanted to build her.
Somebody playing in yet?
Somebody playing with you too.
You got 2K over there? Y'all got 2K or Mortal Kombat? Yeah, you in it.
Look at him. Whose show was it? Whose show was it? Whose show was it?
The niggas who shouldn't have a microphone. It's Oh, Mimi.
Too stupid.
Oh.
Fuck the docket.
Mimi, so what's she gonna do? Is that where she should go?
Yes, that's exactly where she should go. I don't understand why she didn't. So from my knowledge, I heard that she did go to WWE at one point, but they passed on her. And it could be that she was super, super green. Like it probably would have been too much of an investment. But now I think she's in a space where she's had enough matches under her belt, enough training under her belt. And now it's time. I can't see her on the main roster. I think she would get eaten up on the roster no matter how she looked. I think she just needs to go to NXT. I like what Cal said. Show up at the Rumble and then go back, work NXT, work like you work in Carmelo, and then maybe not as long, right? Because she's been on primetime for so long, for 3 years? She's been on primetime. So work her for a good year and a half, and then bring her back.
Do you
bring her up?
So do you think that at this, this is all speculation, but at this point in time, if AEW, I don't even know if they could see, if they can actually see it, because we saw what happened with Sonny Kiss. I'm not sure if AEW can see what they have, or I don't know if they really care.
That's
because
not what it is.
I mean, I was thinking about this the other day too, though. I mean, you figure at Jade Cargill, Sonny Kiss, Athena has had questions about, her usage. It feels like they fumbled the bag sometimes with Willow Nightingale and what they could have done with her. There's a list of black folk.
I don't
know if that's what it is, but
I don't know if they see, if because at this point in time you will figure you don't want one of your stars to show up somewhere else. So you like, all right, let's just, we're not gonna send her to the moon, but let's keep her off their show. You know what I'm saying? That when does that kick in? Do you even have that feeling?
Well, I've not heard any. I saw some people saying this could be a ploy to get a bigger deal, but I've not heard any reports about like Warner Brothers Discovery or anybody saying we need to. They're very high on her. We need to lock her in. All the reports have just been. It basically feel it, they've been talking about Jade Cargill like they've been talking about Edge. All the conversations are not if but when. It feels like.
I don't think Warner Brothers is talking about AEW or anybody in AEW. Because I don't think they know. I don't think they understand. I think it's just an asset. I don't think they know. So they're not going to talk about it at all. And they're not going to be high on anybody because I don't think they know.
Like, yo, how you don't know black people sell merchandise? Buy every fucking thing. I got 9,000 Oreo hats, and they all look like this.
But you got to remember. No, everybody ain't you.
That's facts.
And sometimes you got to try and figure out where people are coming from. And I think the way Tony Khan puts on his show, the way that people are elevated, and you can see what he's into.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he's into. I'm not going to say he's not into
women.
He don't understand.
Nah, I don't know.
Say that. I don't think he has the brain capacity to understand what he has and how to use it.
We ain't getting nowhere.
He's a fan. That's it. Fans only see what they want.
What, goddamn it?
He don't watch like Josie Restaurant or anything like that, like Stardom and stuff like that.
I don't think so.
God damn it! This has been said a million times, but today when Mimi said he's a fan, it fucking clicked.
He's a fan.
Like,
he's not a booker. He doesn't know how to make stars.
He's a fan.
When you sitting there and the fans is talking about nigga this, nigga that, and they booing Jay Cargill coming down to the ring. That's what that's his focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's instant gratification. That's it. He doesn't know how to sustain anything.
All correct.
I don't.
He's
conclude our AEW.
That's right.
I mean, at the very least, it'll get some dislikes on some videos, but I think the thing is that that's kind of it's. I like Rattler Steve said he's a specific type of fan who can afford to
fuck up pro wrestling,
run a company. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like and the thing is that it's okay. Like I'm okay with it because the world is so big that there are these opportunities are out there. Just like there's opportunity for the TKO group to exist in this gigantic sports entertainment, sports combat entity. But it's just like with the Sonny Kiss conversation. It sucks when things are promoted one way when they first are given to you, and then you can just, like I said, there's a pattern, and the pattern really just speaks to blind spots in what they're focused in and what they're trying to what they're presenting on TV. Mm-hmm.
False advertisement.
That exactly.
Yeah, you got us. You damn sure got us.
Yeah, it's been
a bag of coal.
Got us with that shit
every week.
You didn't get me.
Yeah, we know. We definitely know he ain't get you.
Did he get me?
Because like ain't no TV in that box.
You like the violence. He got
ain't
you.
No TV in that box. Those is bricks.
I enjoy. I enjoy AEW from time to time.
You know how long it took WWE to get to where they are today?
Of course.
And you thought you were gonna come in with some money and just be the what was it?
Like
what?
Super chat Start super chat.
Shouts to Kelly Pearson and the real piece of the super chat. Wait, I haven't done this in a while. Where's
Kelly,
the
we gonna send you my son over to your crib to use your motherfucking mom. That's what we gonna do. Kelly! Binyama over there.
It's one of those things where times like this is when I really see that if WWE is Marvel and AEW really is
that ain't DC.
DC. It is DC.
It's not.
It's not even PC, bro.
It is DC.
It's not DC, bro.
Shit,
It
Man
is
of Steel
DC.
was the
They literally owned by the same company.
Nah.
Okay.
Man of Steel was the shit. Nah.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that was Man of Steel would be the beginning of AEW. That shit was this man was at the show.
I was.
With a hat on.
I bought a hat.
Sent a picture to me with a hat on.
Yeah, I had that. We had 3 hats. I bought 3 hats.
Had a hat on. It
is Black John Stud and Rubber Fan.
DC. It is DC. It is DC. How is it not DC? They tried to speed run a federation. It wasn't
DC. Nah, DC.
Yes. Mimi. DC went from here's Superman to here's Superman fighting Batman, and everybody else is introduced, and then here's the Suicide Squad, and then here's the just like they did. If you look at the way Marvel did it, and Marvel didn't know what they was doing when they did it, but the time between the first Iron Man movie and the Avengers, they laid a lot of ground.
Like 10 years.
There's a lot of foundation that was laid there. So by the time you got to the Avengers, you gave a shit about these people, and you had it was a reason to see in this world form. It made a lot of sense.
DC, Don Cheadle was there.
DC saw that, and they said, "Oh, we need to get up to where they at. We got the cat, we got Batman, we got Supermans, we got all that shit. Throw them all out there." But at a certain point, it starts to fail because you're not giving people and I mean, pro wrestling does not have to work like this. Tomorrow, you could something could happen on SmackDown that'll change the whole trajectory of things. But the way that it seems like it feels like that there are times where you could just throw somebody out there and maybe think it'll work, or just throw out a Jade Cargill and think people are still going to care when you're giving us nothing matches and nothing storylines and nothing to really hang our hat on week by week. It could look away. It could look, to me anyway, it could look away.
I think that the reason why I agree with it not being, I don't agree with it being DC is because I think the Batman movies were excellent. I think that laid a lot of ground that they attempted. They didn't know what they were doing either. And those movies were amazing. Dark Knight, that was amazing. And I think Wonder Woman, the messaging, everything in Wonder Woman, in my opinion, I still don't think they know completely what they're doing.
No.
But when they started inserting Wonder Woman, they did a great job with that. So I think there were pockets of things that they did very well for a very long time, which still they're working at, which AEW could never. Like, they went in it like,
you see it.
No.
King Trady, you see it. No. I'm gonna tell you like this.
No.
Mimi, I'm gonna tell you like this. DC has even succeeded outside of the regular stuff. They put out the Joker, and man's won a whole Oscar for that.
So that's why you can't compare AEW.
And he died.
No, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the other Joker?
No, I'm talking. When I said in my, and keep in mind when
Quinn did it.
Yes, when Jacqueline. My comparison is strictly from the Snyderverse DC to now, and Marvel. Not, I mean, shouts to Nolan. I'm looking at building of multiverses and shared universes and shit like that.
Because she had your ass. She had your ass dead to rights, nigga.
I'm just being honest. I'm just making sure people know what
I
I'm
forgot
saying.
there was a Batman at first. Like,
No, well, but
when
that's
Batman stuff. I'm like, God damn.
no,
there
but
was a
that's the
Batman.
thing. There, that was.
Night stuff.
But think of
Good.
the Ben Affleck Batman.
I ain't watched that shit.
That's the era that I'm talking about.
I didn't watch the Ben
current
Affleck
shit.
Batman because I thought Matt Damon was gonna be in it.
Aquaman could be, their million selling gate. You've got stuff like Joker, Shazam got a lot. They've had moments that things have gotten praise,
Shaq movie.
but at a certain point, things.
My thing is, I'm not really looking at specific movies. I'm looking at. I'm talking to Rock. I'm not looking at specific movies. I'm looking at the length of time it took them. Even if they got it wrong, they still had pockets of things that they did right to help build the universe. Where Tony Khan pressed the gas and thought out the gate. He didn't even. It's like what happened with the tech industry. We went into the pandemic and everybody was online. Everybody's online buying. So like, advertising online or making money. Everybody's making money. And so what happens is, oh my God, we're making all this money. We have all this work. Let's hire all these people. So they hire all these people. And then once things start settling after a couple of years, the bottom falls out.
Go.
There's too many people sitting
And
around
that's
there
what
doing
happened.
nothing.
You gotta wait and just let people struggle a little bit with the work. And you don't want people to be overworked, but you don't want to overhire, so you don't have to lay people off. And so I feel like with them, the numbers are higher. We're beating NXT.
You should.
We had the biggest gate at Wembley.
We had the biggest gate at Wembley.
Watergate at Wembley, y'all.
Watergate at Wembley's funny. Watergate at Wembley
is better than Coke.
Where's
no,
that tweet?
It's not.
When I saw that tweet that said
Dan
that, if I understand correctly, let me take Jay's name off. If I understand correctly, they said somebody looked into the actual turnstile numbers at Wembley, and the report, according to the local government, was that it was 72,265 people that went through the turnstiles. I think, and WrestleNomics chimed in because they were like, it was Mimi. They said Mimi said, "Nah, we gotta investigate this shit right now."
Find out.
They said even in like that number should be good within like 80 to 90% or something like that. I forget. It's like that's like a very like close to the number. The sad part, that video of Will Ospreay, because he tatted the 81,000 number on him.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. He said so. Will Ospreay, he said it was a struggle for him to get a tattoo, like because he was going from the UK to America and went to Japan or something like that. So within the time frame or whatever was going on, it was difficult to get a tat. And he was like, they announced the number. He said they announced the number, so I'm gonna go by that number. And he put the number. I think it was a shoulder tat or something. And and he was like, my mom hates tattoos. It was like he did this thing to. I mean, it was in his home, like he was marking like an important moment. And I mean, assuming this is correct, now the numbers.
That's what he said. Bruv.
My mom. What is happening? What's going on? I'm not understanding.
My mom fucking hates tattoos, bruv. And he's laughing because I could see the pain in his face. He was laughing to cover the pain. He like, I got this shit tattooed, and these cocksuckers, they 10,000 short.
Sean, is that the thing though, Sean? Was it that it was 83K sold and 72K seeded?
No, I think it said there was like some technicality even with the seeded and the sold. There was like something somebody said. And I was just like I didn't understand what it was, because at the end of the day, you went to Wembley and you had 72,000 people. That's an important number.
Yeah.
There was no need for you to lie about that. You're always trying to. This is why you're always going to have an L. because you're always trying to chase the fucking, what is that when you chasing a high?
Yes. What is that
Chasing-
called?
What is it called?
It's called Lynn Byerson.
It's called a gator.
Wait, no, it's called something. You're
Definitely the
chasing.
gator. That is
It's called the gator.
I forget what they call it. You trying to chase
the
this shit
brass
for
ring.
like for fucking what, bro? Like for what, bruv? What?
Chasing
For
the
what?
dragon.
No, but
Chasing
what?
the dragon.
There you go. I like the gator better.
And that's what WWE is.
Well,
It's a behemoth.
Look at this shit.
See, that's she put that damn
It's a
battlegrounds on.
behemoth. You cannot chase the
And
dragon.
I do want Sean Tragic. I do want to say because I wanted to go and check the record was the quote from where was this report at? The quote from WrestleView said that the attendance was announced at the show as having 81,035 fans inside Wembley, a record for the most paid fans at any wrestling event in history.
Staff. They included staff and workers.
Niggas ain't got 9,000 people.
But then they said that WrestleTix dropped a further note saying that there were 83,131 tickets distributed. So the discrepancy is if they said it was 81,035 people in the building, and the turnstiles are saying that it was 9,000 less than that. The question is why, and it's only because this was the company that was standing on wins and losses and stats and standings like that. Was again, this was all what they sold it on.
They counted the hot dog guy. They counted the popcorn guy, and they counted the.
They should have
beer
lied
guy.
bigger. That's funny.
They should have lied bigger.
They should have lied bigger. It's funny. We had 125,000 people up in there. Yes.
Yeah, like
I like it. I do like that.
Saying, like them niggas could have bought. It's like records when motherfuckers would say X amount of records shipped.
Facts. Shipped.
We
Yes.
shipped 1 million. Nigga.
Yeah. You may get.
We shipped these bitches.
You may get 30,000, 400,000.
We bought them bitches back. We bought these bitches back. That's all it was. And just stand on that.
You're right.
Yeah.
Sold. Because somebody could have, you know what I mean? What Drew was saying is niggas bought them tickets.
Right. I
No show? Like what?
10,000 no shows sounds crazy.
They bought them tickets. Stand on it. It's cool.
Right.
You still got 70,000 niggas.
Regardless, you went to Wembley, bro. As in less than 5 years, you went to Wembley. And now you was scared for your life, bro.
That's crazy,
bruv.
They had to top that number. They had to top that SummerSlam number,
but they didn't.
But they had to.
They didn't have to, Cal.
They had to.
No,
they didn't.
No.
Clearly they had. If you're announcing a number that is,
bruv,
you had to.
No.
Bruh, it was still a success.
Right.
Clearly, it wasn't enough.
Yo, that's 70,000. 70,000 niggas with all that merchandise. I don't give a fuck about them seats.
Right.
Then what? If
I
you did,
understand.
You have an audience,
bro,
across the way. You have an audience like that. Is it within itself?
If it didn't matter, then why do it?
Right. It mattered because they wanted to poke the bear.
You bought the bottle of beer.
Now look what you did. Now look what
at
you did.
9:30.
At 9:30. So you bought the bottle at 11:50.
Well, no, well, it only work says it only mattered because they lied. But I think it's, but there's an intent.
To lie? Like
yes. No, it's an intent to lie, but I'm saying more. It's like in it. The thought is that just like shouts out to Gunther, he overtook Honky Tonk Man's Intercontinental Day. They just celebrated him beating the Reign the other day. They want to be the new person to break the record. They want to go over to London and go to Wembley and say we caused a splash in Wembley. How big of a splash was it? Oh well, we beat our competition. When they came over here, however 30 some years ago, whatever, we beat them and we beat any other record in the world.
But Cal, you didn't have to.
They had to.
They didn't.
He had to.
When you knew 72,000 tickets were sold and it was already in your mind, nigga, we coming back. So nobody has been there. Nobody's been there. You sold them tickets based off of that, which is cool. Right. I'm with it. When you say, yo, we coming back, the people that missed out on the show,
right, that 10,000
will come into the next show.
They're gonna be the first 10,000 to buy tickets for the show. Be right there. He
gonna be there.
He had to.
Like, son, you're going to hit the number eventually. It just wasn't. It ain't have to be today. Now you got to live up to the fact that you lied.
Right.
Or live with the fact.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
As a grown ass man.
No reason.
To drop a fabricated number the first time, knowing that you're going out there next year,
it's 100,000 next year.
It better be legit. You better be out there. Tony Schiavone better be standing, reporting live from the turnstiles. Click, click, click. You look at all these people coming in. Like, they're gonna have to do all that stuff. They're gonna have people with the little clickers, like, because that number's gonna have to be bigger and it's gonna have to be legit.
Facts, Rock, and facts, Cal. Mm-hmm. That's facts. They're never gonna break that record.
Well, and that's actually the point that Rock says.
Put on their neck.
Rock says once you're an established liar, you're never not a liar. Now they can never break the record in the public eyes. And the thing is, because that's what the WWE runs into. They announce a number and people are immediately like, get out of here. Right. Not Calvermany off of that, because that's how it's been over the last couple of years, though. People don't take those numbers seriously.
That's what I was saying.
The thing with them is, you know what they do? They put that shit on a plaque.
Yeah.
On a plaque, bro.
Really?
Like, what?
Nobody cares, though.
For Vince McMahon way back when. She's
like a YouTube plaque, and if you're just in the office like
yes, with the number, the year, the WrestleMania, and the whole
68,000
number engraved.
That's
so
crazy.
You coming over here and talk about this is blah 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 blah, and every certain departments get this big picture, and it's the whole area, like, and the number. So you sitting up here talking about this, that, and the third, and you got this man going to get a tattoo, and then the government says, hold up.
He was hot.
A week later, wait a minute.
Bruv.
Hey, bruv. It's not the number. It's not 81,000.
It's not.
It's
not my mom.
WWE, one thing that
my mom ring me.
Taught me is facts. Facts. Yo,
my mom ring me, Kelly.
They will stand on it, bro, even if it's for 5 minutes. It's true for 5 minutes.
It's Mimi kicking facts. Me and Math is we out here fucking we out here we out here auditioning for Top Boy season 6 and shit. I got the food,
Top Boy.
I got the food, mate. I got the food.
Yep.
Bruv, I was going to get the food. Yeah, my mom called. She rang me and she said, "Hey, the numbers wasn't the numbers.
They're a fake.
They're a fraud.
The bloody numbers was 72, not 81.
Bruv.
81. It wasn't 81.
It wasn't 81.
Will got he
my shit isn't. I still got a Baltimore accent overseas.
That's true, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, I know a go-go is like.
Yo, he like, yo, I bought out 100 niggas for this shit.
Right.
And y'all lying?
Y'all lying. Got me looking crazy.
They had their little minions online. I saw all of y'all. That's why I don't read y'all fucking websites. Y'all got the check. Then you want to be mad at me when I call you out because you getting paid to lie like a rug.
Like a rug.
Yo, why you got the finger?
Frauds and phonies.
Yo, I feel like you talking to me. I ain't do it.
She
Bro.
pulled. Hey, bro, it's not me. It's not. I
They
didn't do it.
called the phonies for a fucking paycheck, and look at you now. The government came after you. They said, "Give me
Not
my
me,
money.
bro. It's not me. It's not me.
Give me my money." No, that's not what happened.
Oh,
God
Jesus
bless.
Christ.
Well,
I
that
did.
concludes us losing our
Wilkins was
AEW
a liar. Wilkins did lie. I
sponsor.
call Wilkins a liar because he lied on my podcast.
He damn sure did.
Yup. I'm talking to you, Ken Lewis. That's right. You always be like, but that's what they said. But that's what they said. Now what?
She
You
was
gonna still
pointing
say
that
that's
finger
what they
was for
said?
you.
That was for you,
was for
goddamn.
you.
That was for you, bro.
That was for you, bro.
The lies. This is why I don't fucking read them websites because I
Oh, I
hate
damn
that
sure don't read
facts,
them
bro.
websites.
I read everything. I got to.
You got to bring it back to us.
I
so we
got
can
to.
tell
Right.
you that you're
Yeah,
full
what-
of shit.
Well, that's the thing. I got to get it so I can disseminate the information so we can laugh over shit like
That's right. Good, bad.
I'm sorry.
Good, bad, or indifferent. Cal brings it to us.
Cal gonna give you that bullshit. You're like,
I-
Cal, shut the fuck up. We
I
don't
dropped
care
the
about that
info.
shit.
I
Like,
dropped
yo.
info right in the chat.
This is what happened. They said that this. We like, next,
Scroll.
next,
Hey,
next.
just want to make sure. I don't want nobody to say, "Hey, you didn't say nothing." Wait, you didn't say that WW. You didn't say nothing about TKO group starting.
Yeah, niggas like next.
You
Well,
didn't.
let's get to some
Let
real
it play
shit,
for like
Cal.
5 seconds in here. Okay.
You didn't say nothing about Vince McMahon little shit
Oh.
stash on the TV.
Why you looking like that, bro?
Are you?
He's dedicated.
Mm.
That's dedication. He's 70 what?
He's like 80, right?
That's
He-
what I
He has no gray hair.
Are we?
thought. Okay.
Is this the last time you see him?
Okay, Cal.
Is
No,
he
I don't
picking
think
the
so.
ball? I don't even think that's real hair. But you think you see him again? That's not real.
Vince McMahon's not going away.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait. You think Vince McMahon? You'll see him again?
Why would I assume that he would? I'm confused. I've been seeing a lot of tweets, and I know people are saying, "Oh well, because the Endeavor Group, really, the chain of command is now this, and Vince McMahon is really not running the company that he had been running since whenever the fuck he bought it from his daddy." But with life in his body,
You think it's like you seen Mitch McConnell?
look at him.
He ain't going. Listen, I don't wish this.
Look at him. He's
on nobody.
smiling.
You sure?
He's smiling.
I don't think you.
Had back surgery. I'm confused.
He was just
Right.
he just was at Raw. They said he made changes to Raw Monday.
On Monday?
On Monday.
Monday.
On Monday.
On Monday, they said he did.
He was at Raw on Monday.
They say he made changes to the Raw. I don't know if he was.
On Monday?
I don't know if he made. The thing was, he was in New York on Tuesday.
He was in New York on Tuesday.
Look,
That was Tuesday?
he had a Dewey on.
Oh,
Who did that? Who did that?
Hold up,
niggas
hold up,
niggas
hold
done
up.
took Teddy
Hold up,
Long
hold
face
up.
out. Put it.
This-
this-
The ad, if you're watching on YouTube, the ad is on the screen. You should
What
be
is that with
watching.
his hands?
I don't. That may be photo. That may be AI
Oh,
or
that's-
Photoshop. Look at this one.
Yeah.
Ah!
That's Teddy Long, yo. Y'all
That's
done put-
that's Teddy Long is
that's
funny.
Teddy Long, yo.
That's
Y'all
Teddy
done
Long
put
is
Vince
funny.
McMahon
Yo,
face on
the
Teddy Long
internet-
body.
Internet and
Vince. I don't think Vince is gone.
You think you'll see him again?
Why wouldn't I?
I don't think we're gonna see him no more.
If they do, because we were just talking about London and AEW, and the conversation was Vince gonna go to Wembley. There was already talk. They want to do WrestleMania at some point in the UK, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm imagine they're going to do another UK show. You mean to tell me WrestleMania in the UK, Vince McMahon's not WrestleMania? He's not going to make that one cameo.
No, because the niggas was saying. What did you say during what pay per view was that? SummerSlam
When he left,
when they were in the UK?
in '92.
Money in the Bank. It was
Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank in the O2 Arena. Yeah.
And you was like, oh shit, they're gonna be there probably within the next 5 years. Did you say that or not?
I believe I said that. Yeah.
You said it probably in the next 5 years. And then when they started to
make
it
that
was like
move.
4 years from now. They would be in 4 years, he's going to be 82, 83.
Is he still working out?
What working out is getting up out the bed. There is no.
Sean said Vince got more power than Dana.
Does he? Dana wasn't he wasn't he didn't have a big percentage out of UFC, right? I thought the other guys.
I feel like Vince was more of an owner of WWE than Dana was a UFC, especially at this point, because Dana's been with Endeavor for a minute, right?
Yeah,
it's kind of just adding WWE to that family. So I feel like Vince is, and it's been one of the reasons why WWE's been able to operate the way it could, because it's been private. It's what's been
it's what's been keeping his ass out of jail.
Exactly.
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm not sure of how the power dynamics run. I know I feel like both Vince and Dana may sit on some group that can have like larger discussions about the company as a whole, just because of who they are for their individual companies. But I don't know.
Do you know anything about this?
Is there any word?
Oh, you just don't want to say it on the show.
No, I don't actually. I have no idea. I know on Turn Rock Talk we talked about what they were trying to get out of this. Mm-hmm. And I think I retweeted it on my timeline about them trying to consolidate fandom.
Mm-hmm.
Yuck.
And it, when you talk about the cost of a boxing ticket, and then a cost of a UFC ticket, and a cost of a WWE ticket, I don't know, me as a professional who makes good money, I don't know if I'm spending $1,000 on either a concert ticket or a sporting ticket.
Mm.
So I think the most I've paid for a concert was for my kid, and I didn't even go. It was $500 for that Drake concert.
That Drake show.
I thought you were gonna say Beyonce, but yeah, Drake show makes sense.
Beyonce wasn't even that much. Beyonce was like $3 something.
And you got to see titties.
So
sorry, Kyle.
The thing is going back to my Marvel and DC comparison.
Oh shit.
No, because the consolidation of stuff it's literally what Disney did. Mm-hmm. Disney grabbed Star Wars, they grabbed The Simpsons, they grabbed Marvel, they got all that shit up on that one app. You could watch all that shit over there.
Mm-hmm.
It really was trying. I think that the crossover is going to be the question. I don't think Dana White sees it. I don't know how much I see it, only because, just like the John Moxley conversation we were having earlier, UFC get violent. It could get really real really quickly, and WWE, it's a lot of children.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a point I forgot about when we were talking about on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It was the first thing that I thought of was just, like, if I don't think my son is gonna want to watch the UFC stuff, but is down to watch WWE, like I imagine there's a lot of parents who are like that, let alone people in different tastes in general.
Is that confirmed, Chris Brown? Is that what he is, the executive chairman?
That's the executive chairman of TKO right under. Let's see, TKO Group. Are they on TKO Group Holdings? Okay, let's do a little live research, huh? All right. Last night.
He's executive chairman of TKO right under Art. What kind of picture is that?
That's like the one stock one that Wikipedia
That shit
uses
was
a lot.
60 years ago.
Yeah, that was forever the fuck ago. Look at that damn jacket. He don't wear no. He ain't worn shit like that in
Puppy
years.
jacket. He got the shit.
That's wait. Look at this. At TKO, Endeavor owns 51%, and Vince McMahon's got a 34% stake. I don't know what Dana White has, but he ain't listed over here as an owner at all.
Shut up, pal.
Wait, what happened?
He's not. And you know, and that's the part that I'm confused about because I feel like they're not hard up for money. What was the purpose of this?
It makes no sense to me, but I'm not one of them.
Right.
That's interesting. Yeah, Vince, chairman of TKO. Dana White ain't even listed up in the board of directors.
Now it's a bunch of other motherfuckers that's getting paid.
Damn, they
Oh,
really.
I know Peter. I know Peter.
Peter Beyonce.
Peter Bryce. Yeah. Does that say Edge?
Peter Guns, you said? You said
Fucking Peter Guns.
Peter Guns. It's my guy Peter Guns anyway.
Oh, Dana was just the president.
Dana was of UFC.
Shout out to Trey D. Yeah, he was just the president of the UFC.
Right. Yeah, he's got minuscule power, I guess, compared to where, especially going in. I feel like Vince was still that guy. Dana White is the head of the Kid Sable. Can't trust that. Jesus Christ. Take that one off the screen.
Agree.
Take that one off the screen.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
We got to see Bianca and Tez was everywhere. They was all over New York. They was at the VMAs as well. This TKO thing, and before we get to anything else, is kind of just like Mimi. This is just consolidating everything to sports entertainment, or do you think that now that these forces have combined, they're going to be able to get new like, is WWE going to be able to advance more because they're a part of TKO?
I think it just makes both companies. I don't know the UFC side. It would have been great if we can get somebody on that knows that piece of it. But I know that I've watched WWE from its inception, and to see it from where it is now, where it was before and where it is now, every year I will say, even when I worked there, it felt like it can't get any bigger than this. It can't get it any bigger than this. And then it gets bigger. And I think that the numbers don't lie.
Fact.
And it's every week they do millions in viewership, especially with SmackDown. And I think that
YouTube,
yeah, all of that. And I think that other media companies want to have that type of success with their linear programming. And again, I think UFC is almost just pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, they were doing those like a reality series and stuff like that.
Oh, they were.
They for a minute, yeah, they had.
No,
they
still are.
They're still. What is it called? The real fighter.
Shit, the same shit that was. It used to be boxing. Now it's UFC. I can't remember the name. Contender.
Okay. But yeah,
Work. What are you talking about? I don't acknowledge pre-Tribal Chief WWE. That's not even true, because I've watched it from when I was a child to now. And it's what I don't like is the person that got it from WWF to WWE in present day isn't a part of this, and that's Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah,
the brand wouldn't be the brand if it wasn't for her.
Right. She was not listed.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
So I say all this to say, no, that's not true. I've only watched WWE.
Thank you,
and
Cindy.
so you know, from, like I said, me every year thinking, oh, it can't get any bigger than this, and it has, is a testament, and the numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
So I think it'll only, if anything, it'll create, does ESPN have a fight channel?
No, but they
Plus.
Yeah, ESPN. That's where you get the UFC.
Yeah, that's what the UFC is.
And that's it. They don't have like an everyday show besides this thing that you're talking about.
It used to be on Fox or FX1. I'm not sure if they still run it on there. Being with ESPN, well, they can't.
The Ultimate Fighter, you saying?
Ultimate Fighter. No, just like a round table of fucking.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
MMA.
yeah. I know the show you're talking about.
FS1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think they have that anymore. They just have those reality shows, which is the Contender. Sin was right with the Ultimate Fighter, but I'm not sure if that still comes on or not. But
yeah, I'm not sure. It was on for a bit.
Contender is for sure.
They show Fight Pass on the app now on ESPN. Well, there was also Sindel. The one thing she mentioned too was it wouldn't be a shock to see WWE on ESPN and Peacock having you. I think those are probably going to be the most immediate thing because WWE was already talking to ESPN. I think there were a conversation about that not too long ago.
Stand corrected.
I could see UFC being on Peacock too.
Stand correct. Chris Brown said it is a MMA show on ESPN. That's news. I didn't know that. On like the ESPN, not on Plus.
That's a good question.
I did.
Slap fight. You like power slap?
Power slap.
That shit is
Oh
fun.
God. Why are you giving him something to look up?
Because he started this shit.
I didn't do nothing. I'm sorry. What did I do?
Didn't you start the slap fight, or did I bring that to the
slap fighting? Oh
yeah,
my
because
God. I think that is the most
my coworker
ever.
My coworker put me on. He was like, "Yo, these motherfuckers are slapping the shit out of each other." I'm like, "Man, shut the fuck up." And then 2 months later, UFC had. He was like, "Yo, it's a UFC show called Power Slap." I'm like, "What?" It was like a guy called the Bear Jew, and he was.
I only watch it because it would come on after Dynamite.
Yeah, it came one after Dynamite.
So I would watch it there, and it was. I was watching the videos before we went on. It was a bunch of heavyweight knockouts, because they just got to sit there with their hands behind their back.
Yeah, while this man greases up and smacks the shit out of us.
He just
greases up.
He greases up.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
Hey,
trying to tell you,
yo.
Starter when I seen that shit.
Wow.
What is he doing with that baby oil?
Jesus Christ.
Have y'all seen you know Brock Lesnar has like a butcher thing, right? Like
the butcher coming.
Bearded butcher
coming, nigga. It's like it's a show?
No, it's his brand, the Bearded Butchers. And it's 3 of them, and he's got a stake in this meat company.
He be butchering meat?
He be butchering meat. He's got his own seasoning, but every once in a while it'll pop up. It'll pop up on my timeline of them like literally cutting meat, like butchering.
Brock Lesnar butchering meat on Instagrams.
On the Instagrams, on the YouTubes, on the Facebooks.
Now, is this like a whole slaughtered animal hanging from its hoofs?
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
It's a little like, oh Jesus.
This on his Instagram?
Yep, they'll have like a little knife and they'll.
Yeah, shout out to Buddhist. Buddhist from around the way who was definitely a butcher with these bitches. Turned into an actual butcher. And they're like, yo, take it to take it to Buddha's. He'll cut that motherfucker. I'm like, nah, it's not actual beef. It's beef, like cow beef. And like, yeah, that's what we. That's what we. That's what we meant, nigga. Like, oh,
Butcher
shit,
coming,
okay.
nigga.
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah. Hang it up.
Yep. They hang it up on the thing, and they
Hang it
just
up on the hook.
There's two more things I
kind
want
of crazy, but
That shit is
yeah.
crazy.
to mention.
Butcher coming, nigga.
The butcher coming, nigga.
There's two things I want to mention because aside from Nia Jax, there were two.
Aside from my time, I was at Arby's again this week.
Shut the fuck up.
I was.
Ew.
Do they still have the meat?
So I went to Arby's to try different meats.
Why? Aren't you vegan?
No, you know I can't.
Out vegan.
You know I can't.
He low key likes
I
meat.
have to. I gotta eat more.
Incorporate
That's
Yeah.
funny,
protein.
So I stopped back at Arby's.
That's not what they meant by
I'm
incorporate.
That's what
going
I'm
through
saying.
something.
No,
Going through something.
It's been a week.
So I stopped back at Arby's and tried some new meats.
Half-assed the
They
meat
got
is crazy.
new, they got fishes. They
Did
got
you?
the new fishes.
A fish sandwich?
It's dipped in cornmeal.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You stop eating that processed shit.
It's a fried fish
No.
sandwich. The fish is dipped in cornmeal? Shut the
No.
fuck up.
Can you just go to the fish store and get that?
Listen, I put that Arby's sauce on that whore.
I'm dead.
I need you to stop eating the processed meat.
Listen, I was going through something.
It was been a week.
And then I was sitting in there. And a white man came in the back door. Pause. Of Arby's. He went right into the bathroom. And I said, if he come out with a gun, or if he go right out, he done left a bomb in this bitch.
Yeah,
So,
something fucked up going on.
he left right out. So I said, let me get my fish.
You are a conspiracy theorist.
I love it. Nah, I love it. I actually love it. Wait,
Dang, I... The bitches is good. Look, you looking it up right now. It's on the commercial.
that was the thing. It's like I didn't know there was Arby's fish sandwich.
Oh my god, we got the fish.
The spicy and crispy fish sandwich. Is that
No.
it?
Right, let's
Oh, this
No,
is
it's
Canadian.
dippers. It's
The
dippers.
Dippers? Hold up.
Yeah.
Fish. Dippers. Hush puppy breaded fish strips.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
But it
Hush
looks right. Let
puppy-
me see.
Yeah, I'm about to
Hush
put this-
puppy breaded.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I might have to. It's an Arby's near me. I don't know if it's an Arby's.
No,
near
love
me.
yourself.
Yo,
Chris
go
Brown
ahead.
said.
Stop at Arby's. Try the meats.
Stop
Love
at Arby's. Try to meet.
yourself.
Try the meats, Mimi.
3-piece hush. How much this cost?
I don't want that kind of meat.
It was like,
It come with the tartar sauce.
no, I ain't using tartar sauce. I used the Arby's dipping sauce.
What's in that?
I don't know. I ain't asked.
Oh, it's a limited time.
Them bitches was fire. You hear me?
I'm with it.
Oh,
Damn,
it is cornmeal. Pound, no.
that's a lot of sodium.
It's just one day.
It's just one.
Not Cal doing a deep dive in the fucking-
The shit. It had the yamin on there. It had the whole. It had the nutrition shit on there. So I was going through. If you go 5, you had the 3-piece. Damn, you had the 5-piece. That's crazy.
No, I had the 3-piece. I had
Okay,
3-piece.
that's good. That's a little
Because I
good.
ain't want to, you know what I mean? I figured I was going to have to throw that shit away.
I'm sorry. Yeah. If
Yeah,
it was
good.
nasty, right?
Lo and behold,
Yeah, shit was
ate-
fire.
You ate up all that fish.
No, Shelly Belly, not those dippers. Shut up, Mimi.
Wow.
Ah!
Wow. Hush puppies are cornmeal.
Motherfucker ain't never came down off of that shit. The BRB. The BRBB. Yeah. Oh shit. Look, see, look, even since
BRB.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
shit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
getting some crab next week. Ooh.
The sodium content is a deal breaker. It's funny. Damn,
Did he
Matt-
leave after I mentioned
math
that?
just disappeared. Yes, the sodium content is a deal breaker. Yes. No. Mimi.
Yay.
Before there's two pieces of women's fueled pro wrestling I want to get your thoughts on. First,
Okay.
all right, math is here too. First, Mimi, what were your thoughts about this?
Oh shit, we
So
still
I
think
didn't
that.
see it, but I was very happy because I felt like the women's division was a little bit sluggish. But I was happy that she was back.
Is she, like those hush puppy fish Johns at Arby's? Is she here for a good time or is she here for a long time?
I don't know.
Do she come with sauce?
She better get some sauce. I hope this time around is a better time around.
I'm sorry, Alabama pal. Everybody in the chat, all the ladies in the chat, how was y'all thoughts about tonight? Nia Jax returning to beat up Rhea Ripley, later out in the ring. I'm assuming this is going to be, what is it, Fastlane?
Is Fastlane next?
Fastlane's next. That's early.
Yeah, it's gonna be Fastlane. I like.
Is it Arby's on open
I like
still?
Nia Jax. I don't know where this is going,
Right.
but I like Nia Jax.
We needed a little bit of diversity, I kind of feel like. Diversity meaning it felt like Rhea didn't have any kind of competition and they
needed somebody.
Raquel is not even, she's not even part of the conversation anymore.
That is true.
And it's sad.
I feel like they brought Nia Jax back to give Becky Lynch another push. They only brought her in to break her nose again.
So you think Nia returns and it's going to lead to her running into the man currently as NXT champion, NXT Women's Champion?
We don't know, but I think they need something to give her some oomph outside of this. Unless she gonna stay down there and give everybody a push or a bump.
The conversations I had, people were saying that they feel like Becky Lynch gonna be on Monday and Tuesday. Kind of like how Judgment Day does, or at least Dominic Mysterio.
That's fine.
But there is exciting TV.
Who's exciting TV?
The Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day. When they transition into whatever the fuck they are now, because I hated them previously.
They're the best faction on TV.
Them, but they are doing their thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's long lasting. That's the issue with. I'm a little stuck. I was liking them too, and now I'm stuck. I'm like,
well, yeah.
Now what? What we doing next?
What's next? Yeah.
For Judgment Day. Oh, it's the whatever the Bloodline's doing.
But can they do that?
They doing it now. They out there. You figure Judgment Day. Damn, Judgment Day is already got all the gold. They're recruiting. They're JD McDonough damn near feel like a member of the Judgment Day at this point, and they already actively trying to recruit Jey Uso. They're a split at the top of that group away from being where the Bloodline is right now.
I don't know. The reason why I feel like that is because every time one of them opens their mouth, it's like,
well, I agree.
You know,
but
is great, but it's like.
But I think the thing is, it's just that regardless, they're building them that way.
But they have to sustain it, and that's what I'm trying to say. Regardless of how they're being built, you have to take the ball or take the screws and continue to screw them as you go up. I don't know. I think one of them is going to drop a screw. I don't know if that foundation is solid. The heat that Dom has is real heat. Nobody likes him really like that. And I don't think when he opens his mouth, I don't believe that he's been in jail. I don't believe that he's a jailbird. I don't. And then even Rhea, I feel like she comes off super dominant. I don't believe her when she opens her mouth. And then we talk about Finn, which Finn, in my opinion, is, I believe him a little bit because he's a veteran. So I think that's why I give him a little bit of respect, because he's a veteran. And El Senor.
Senorita.
Hey, he's Mr. Money in the Bank.
Senor. I feel like every time he comes on my screen, I'm like, oh my God, are they going to really make him go through this? And then he never wins?
No, he going to win.
Nah, I don't think he's
bro.
going to make it.
He's going to, what's going to happen?
I don't believe it.
Finn's going to take the title off of Seth. And then Damien going to take that purple briefcase and he's going to cash in on his mans.
That shit would have already happened.
He needs a title. They're tag champions right now. Their whole beef has been leadership. And part of that leadership beef has been that title. Damian Priest is wrestling mans for the title for a minute. Finn just had the match with him the other day. That's the end game.
I believe it when I see Finn. I don't believe it when I see Damian Priest. And I don't know why.
Well, I understand that.
But you know what? At some point, we getting Lashley Damian or something.
That's fine.
It's faction wars.
You know where I'm leaning.
Yeah, we need the good guys to beat somebody ass.
Are they all heels?
Who?
Everybody.
Ain't no head.
Everybody but Cody Rhodes.
Ain't heels.
Everybody but Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso is heels right now. It feels.
Those are faces. You ever seen a black man in a suit like that?
They're not heels. They're heels. 1,000.
Those.
Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits are heels.
Those are good people.
They would be great to me. I love them.
They're not heels to me.
They're not heels to me either.
So they're not heels.
They're heels.
They're not. They would be heels in AEW.
They wouldn't be.
They would be there.
They wouldn't even look like that.
Shouts out to Isaiah Cassidy. I got a cop. His figure just hit the stores. I saw it hit the other day, and I think he just saw it in stores the other day as well.
Did he moan?
I don't think it had.
Fucking moan and shit.
I don't think it had a moan.
I'm fucking uncomfortable. But going back, I don't I don't know about Nia Jax. Hopefully good things come out of it. But with her coming back into a Rhea feud, I don't see anything good coming out of it for her.
Well, but you figure, so what? The women's division on Raw, who lives out? It's been Raquel, it's been Rhea, Becky Lynch, I guess Zoe Stark and Trish Stratus.
And Trish Stratus.
Carmella, Piper Niven, and what's the name? I can't think of her name right now.
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green. Thank you, Chelsea Green. That's
Chelsea lately.
Liv Morgan's out. That's it, right? Is there anybody, women on the Raw roster that I'm missing?
Damn, what's her name?
Candace
with the braids.
Candace and Indy. Wait, Indy isn't
Andy?
SmackDown?
She's
No.
she's in Caden and Katana. That's what it is.
Kaden and Katana. That's not like a strong contendership for a women's singles title. So I can understand why you would want to bring. It's like having a match with
Shayna.
Edge.
Shayna.
Yeah, Shayna too.
Yeah, I mean it's not established bangers over there. It's not enough of a division to be going up against Rhea on a regular basis. So I can understand bringing a Nia Jackson.
But for how, like, where she going right back to the back? This is a 2-month feud.
Well, and then the other side is who else are you going to be able to bring in?
Hopefully, I'm guessing Liv come back. Right? What's wrong with Liv? What she break?
She had a shoulder injury, but I think I don't know if she's doing other stuff. Because she came back early.
Yeah.
And then I think she went out to be out for a bit, but I don't fucking know. This it's interesting. I kind of hope it doesn't last too long. Like if you told me this feud would end at Survivor Series, I would say okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This, I don't know what Becky Lynch's future is going to be. I kind of want to see her do better, but I also don't I don't know if this is going to be a stepping stone for her to be like a Rhea Ripley contender. Is this the path for her to that?
No, this is Grand Slam.
So that was what it's just another
yes, that's all
it's just
that
another
was.
accolade thing, just another make all the 4 horsewomen Grand Slam champions.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. It was stupid. It was. I saw it coming. As soon as they interacted backstage, I was like, they about to take that girl championship.
They done took that girl title.
They about to give it to that
her.
lady. And what they do, they gave
it to her. Ain't this a bitch?
Anyway,
he's gonna make somebody a star. No,
Damn.
tell me that if she didn't, whatever.
She was already jamming.
She was already jamming.
Shorty was already jamming. She was cooking.
Dying. She was dying.
Damn.
The light was dimmed.
And
You think this gonna keep her alive?
I could fix it.
That do-rag, oh boy.
That Dewey.
You see his hand?
That's Teddy Longhand. That's Mitch McConnell hand.
Oh, on that note,
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, on that
lose all the sponsors. God.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just the problem is I'm just being honest, but you know what time it is. Chat, chime in as well. End of every show, end of every week. We got to ask one question before we get out of here. Mimi, who's your Black Rass of the week?
The Belairs.
Nice.
The Belair Fords.
They've been on that. They've been on the move.
Yeah, they been jamming.
Super move.
Shit, bruv. I'm gonna go
81,000, bro.
80, bruv. My mom said Wesley.
My mom said Wesley. I think I'm gonna go with Bobby Lashley.
Okay.
I don't know how long it's going to be before I get to see him wrestle again, but every time I see him smile on SmackDown, I get so happy.
That means he not a heel.
He's a heel. He's a heel.
He got white teeth.
He's a heel. There's no way that a brother smiling like that in a suit that expensive.
So he's a bad guy because he's smiling and he black.
Look,
Niggas
I've been here
before.
No, they gotta be crime time. Yeah. They gotta be doing all this other shit. They can't be happy.
Why?
They gotta be doing this shit.
The day that Xavier Wood is able to be a world champion with a big smile on his face,
Big
I believe
E.
you. Big E's different. Big E's different
How?
because Big E's the prototype for this man. When Big E wants somebody, when this man wants somebody to be the champion and that's black, Big E's the guy.
You had Bobby first. And E came in, being Big E. And motherfuckers didn't like it.
Could Big E have been before Bobby?
It probably would have went better.
You think?
Yeah.
I think you need a Bobby before you get a Big E.
I understand what you're saying, but I think it would have went better if Bobby would have beat him.
Right. No, you're right.
Mm.
You're right. It would have been better for him. It would have gotten a great reaction.
Yeah. I mean,
That-
he didn't get a great reaction anyway, but
Mm-hmm.
shout out to E.
Did I give a black rat? Yeah, Bobby last. I gave my black rats of the week. So that we are shit. This shit is done. Mimi,
Yeah.
where can people find you on the social medias?
Y'all know where to find me. Don't stalk me though.
Oh boy. Jesus Christ.
Am I racist? Am I racist?
Yes. The niggas can't smile is crazy.
Am I racist?
Yeah, pretty much. Cal McConnell.
Man, where can people find you? God damn it.
Don't follow me, nigga.
I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Wrestling on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. BlackWrestling.com is the website. And as always, you can find Black Wrestling on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, wherever you get your podcasts. We should be there. More importantly, patreon.com/Black Wrestling, where you can pay the 1, pay the 10.
No, nigga, just pay the motherfucking super chat.
Pay the. You should be paying the super chat. Cal McConnell is fucking hilarious.
Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, shouts to the super chats for real.
Oh, I'm dropping pre-algebra off.
To my house?
No, Kelly.
Oh, my fault. That's it. We may have somebody stop by next week. We'll see. It may just be us. Who knows? Shouts out to you on the chat as always for rocking with us. Make sure if you're on the Patreon, if you're not on the Patreon, go. There's too much content over there for y'all not to be rocking, but y'all need to be over here rocking as well. That's it. Happy Thursday. Happy weekend. New Jack, please. You goddamn goat and a legend. Take us out.
Like me or not, I